I'm James Mielke, and I'm the director of BitSummit. So BitSummit is an event that we created in Kyoto, Japan, to create a place where Japanese independent developers could gather with the media and the public and technology providers that could really help the independent scene develop, grow, and flourish. This year's BitSummit was pretty spectacular, even by our modest expectations. We thought, okay, last year we had 43, 45 developers. We had a little under 200 people in the same room. This year, over the course of 5 days, we had 5,000 people. So the event really grew exponentially. The big publishers suffer from what I like to call franchise fatigue. You're not going to get very many Katamari Damacy's or like the old Dreamcast game Seaman. You're not going to get a lot of those kinds of games from the major publishers. So you really need those crazy ideas to come from the indie scene. Like in the hall here, there's a game about controlling a duck shampoo bottle, and you're basically shooting soap at oncoming enemies using a lotion bottle controller. Can you tell me any publisher in their right mind who's going to publish that game? But somebody's doing it because they just thought it was a good idea. So yeah, I think we do need that kind of insanity. Not everything's going to be a hit, but something's going to stick. The thing that's fun about indie games is that there's no restrictions on them. These games are not games that are the result of focus group testing. They're not the result of like some huge committee that decides like where we're going to take this franchise. The games are created by people with a singular vision, usually like a small group of guys, maybe even just one person who makes the game that he wants to make, and that makes for a very interesting personal experience. What we've been trying to do here in Kyoto, we've been trying to get people to sort of embrace the term indie, because indie in the West is something that people are quite proud of. It's kind of a cool rebel badge that you get to wear on your sleeve, and we're trying to kind of encourage people to say like, don't be shy, don't be embarrassed to say that you're indie, be proud of it. I really want BitSummit to be like the Woodstock or Coachella of Japanese indie development. I want it to be the thing that triggers a sea change in the Japanese indie industry, a turning point. Our t-shirts actually say I was there, because we want people 10 years from now to look back and say that was a pivotal moment in Japanese game development, and if we can do that, then we'll have achieved at least one of our missions.